Hello. So, recently I've been playing a lot of dungeons, as you can see by that, and you can see by this. So, through all of these runs, I've learnt a lot about dungeons and what is the best gear, especially for tank. And I'm going to show you which gear I've gone with. The gear I've got now is 3/4 tier 9 perfect with the dark goggles. Most people would say adaptive is the best, but I personally disagree. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you why I disagree. So now, let's get into the video. I need to firstly join a random floor 3 party. And one of these should do. So, I'm actually going to do a comparison between the adaptive set and the perfect tier 9 with goggles. I guess you can also use adaptive with goggles, but I'll just have to see what's better. So if I just kill this quickly, and then I can do some damage testing. I'm using the goggles right now, and it's just annihilating through this thing. If I shoot an undead skeleton, I do 335,000 damage with a bonzo staff. Now if I switch over to my adaptive set, I'm only doing 206,000 damage, which is significantly lower. For adaptive, I have 84,000 effective health, and if I put on this perfect setup, I have 115,000. For intelligence, I have 5,408 with this, and if I switch back over to my adaptive, I have 4,996. So that basically shows that this is better in all situations. But hopefully none of these people in my party go to blood, so I can just show the actual power of this setup and how I can kill blood very fast and be insanely tanky. So that will be enough now. Message just came through, and I'm in blood. I'm taking almost 0 damage with all of these mobs on me. I'm not even using a Reaper mask. But if I kill every single one of these, I can kill them almost instantly. And that just shows the power of this setup. Now you might think, where will this be useful in later floors? Well, adaptive will probably be outweighed by another setup. But this setup, you can actually, when you get to Catacombs level 28, which definitely isn't happening anytime soon, you will be able to actually upgrade this to tier 12. And the 5-star and the reforged stats stay, which will make the setup insanely good. So while editing, I saw that this part wasn't really complete. But I was just going to also mention that the setup will stay useful until they actually add a set that will outweigh it. But considering that it deals like 1.5 times more damage than adaptive, has 1.2 times or something like 1.3 times the effective health of adaptive, I do not believe that this set is getting outweighed by anytime soon until maybe like floor 5 or 6. Floor 4, this should still be a very viable set and be very good. So to upgrade 3/4 perfect to 5 stars, it costs 5,540 diamond essence. And diamond essence is one of the rarest essences, but that doesn't mean it sells for all. You can scam some people and get diamond essence as cheap as 5,000 coins, but the normal price is around between 7,000 and 8,000 coins. And that will make it cost between about 35 million to 40 million coins, just to 5-star the set. Now, to buy this set alone from the auction house or the NPC, it costs around 23 million coins. And that isn't very cheap, considering you can buy perfect tier 12 cheaper, because no one is selling this. Although the dark goggles are very easy to obtain, as you can just walk over here to the shop and buy them for only 77,000 coins. But you do not need to 5-star these to make them good, you can like 3-star them. As long as you convert them into a dungeon item, they will become good. So I'm going to sum everything up. Do I think you should buy it? Do I not? Right now, Adaptive does very well. And Adaptive only costs under 10 million coins. And for the perfect setup, Diamond Essence is sort of a pain to get if you don't have anyone you can really trust. Also, it is very expensive to get the Diamond Essence, and you need a lot of it. The recipe is insanely overpriced, in my opinion, because like 1,000 Diamond Essence, that takes like 500 runs to obtain. So, my overall opinion is that unless you've got the money and you sort of want to head towards the setup, don't go for it. But if you do have the money and you think the setup is worth it for you to upgrade your gear to do a lot more damage and have better statistics overall, then I'd highly recommend going for the setup, as it is very good, and most of the top tanks use a similar setup to this. But anyway, I hope this video enlightened you, or made you decide if you actually want to go for this setup, and that you learnt about a new setup that I've actually not seen any videos on it. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.